Well, thank you so much for that, Justin. And now that we understand the meaning of Kwanzaa, I thought it was a perfect time for us to light our kinara. So let's take a look at how beautiful the lights look and how wonderful you ladies look here as well.
Thank you.
I forgot to mention that in the first segment. You look absolutely stunning here.
Thank you.
I want to also talk about the celebration that we're having at St. Stephen's Community Church. So tell us a little bit about what we can expect.
Yes, so it is going to be an absolute celebration of this wonderful tradition of Kwanzaa, which St. Stephen's Community Church has been celebrating for over 35 years or 37 years.
37. This will be our 37th year.
And so I am just so honored to be part of this wonderful tradition celebrated at St. Stephen's.
Absolutely. 37 years, and it continues to grow every year.
Yes.
And Dara, I'm going to stick with you because you are going to be one of the keynote speakers.
I am.
You're going to be sharing the message of moving with purpose. What are some of those points and takeaways that you want people to know when they arrive?
Oh, yes. So it is so important for us to move with purpose, but I am honored on so many levels that St. Stephen's called for me to come and speak, because St. Stephen's is very dear to me personally, because at one of the most vulnerable times of my life, St. Stephen's did move with purpose concerning me, and because I had that experience, it motivated me to deliver that back to my community and remember that it didn't stop with me, and our purpose collectively is to go back and provide resources and opportunities for those who do struggle with barriers to success, whether the biggest success to me is family and community. And so we are collectively using Kwanzaa as a way to strengthen our family and our culture and our community by really driving home these 7 principles. So I'm really looking forward to Kwanzaa celebration.
Well, absolutely, and especially after telling us this, I know I'm looking forward to it as well. And of course, Kwanzaa, yes, it is celebrated during this time of year, but the principles, the meaning of it that we talked about, these are things we can continue doing all year long. So what are some things that we can actually start doing today in our households that we can start passing down to our children to really show that we're not just practicing Kwanzaa in December, but really all year? What are some things we can do?
Yes. Unity, absolutely at the top of the list. Just being intentional about sticking together. Reverend Sharif and I talked about the importance of tradition and holding tradition down, making sure that we're building upon tradition and really holding that culture close to our hearts and really emphasizing the meaning of it, most of all, so our children and our community know why we do this, and that will hopefully draw some passion for them as well.
I love that, especially when you keep talking about tradition.
Yes.
Are there any traditions that either of you've had that you've practiced throughout your life that stick out to you the most?
Yes, as far as Kwanzaa goes, my children, who are now grown, grew up with Kwanzaa, and so they learned the 7 principles. We used to sing what was originally called the Negro National Anthem, but the Black National Anthem. We sang, they learned the song then. So that kind of tradition was a part of Kwanzaa for us. And we practiced that every night. We lit the candles, we talked about the principles, so yeah.
Absolutely. And of course, we can join you all in this celebration. We have that information right here at the bottom of your screen. But can you tell us, how can we best arrive and prepare ourselves? Should we find some beautiful African attire before we join?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's not required, but yes, it's a festive celebration. Very, very festive. So, of course, come as you are. You know, just, but yes, if you want to wear your finest African attire, please feel free to do so. But yes, it's going to be music. We're going to proceed into the sanctuary, into the ceremony with a drum processional, as we do every year. And we always give honor and thanks to 2 very integral parts of Kwanzaa. Our founding pastor, the late Reverend Dr. Michael C. Murphy, as well as Dr. Salif Kafajuf, who is an educator and a very important part of the Kwanzaa tradition, specifically at St. Stephen's Community Church.
All right. Well, again, St. Stephen's Community Church is the place to be this Thursday. Again, we have that information here. Plus, we'll put it online tonight. And it's also over Zoom as well if you can't make it in person.
That's right.
Ladies, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm so glad to have you here, and thank you for being a part of our Hooray for the Holidays special.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Well, Kwanzaa is not the only holiday we're celebrating today.